The fun friendship
Exactly the name
prologue.
of this episode is the fun friendship prologue.
Neb, write it down.
Johnny, get on it.
Thanks, Ned.
Thanks, Neb.
It's Neb, not Ned. God.
That's why he doesn't like you.
It sounded like Ned to me.
It's Neb. God. I'm sorry, Neb. I'm sorry you have to listen to this. Cut it out. Okay, so welcome to the Dice Initiative episode Dwa, 3, because Dwa is not 3. Episode 3! No, it's not episode... No, we get episode 0, which is the first one, episode 1. No, this is episode 2. Yeah! Episode 2! Okay, and we've got Trent joining us today. Say hi, Trent.
Hi.
There we go.
Thanks for letting me join in on episode 1. Really appreciate that.
No, there's 2 episodes out already.
Sounds like Neb might have to fix something in post, actually.
Yeah, we'll cut all of this out and make me sound amazing.
3.
Should we re-record all of this?
No. I will make it work. No, sorry. Neb will make it work. I'm sorry for taking
Thanks,
your
Neb.
fire there.
Thanks, Neb.
Thanks, Ned.
Okay, so if we all remember from the last episode, we had just defeated the Steel Soul Protector, but Makar Iakov had escaped with all the souls. I know, right? Horrible. But with the destruction of the big machine that's sucking in all the souls, all of the collars around your necks have fallen off. They're practically useless.
Huh.
So, since then, you were able to rescue all the trapped people that were there, the people who had been stolen from the city, including Andre's niece, Evelina. So, after you have rescued all the people and Makar Iakov escaped, you guys are obviously wanting to try and track down Makar, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Try and stop his souls. Lorna is definitely on this board. It's something that her and her brother's company deal with, the Ashen Stone Charter. Oh, it's the name. Oh, it's the name of the thing. And she has put forward to both of you, Hallyr and Khim, if you would like to join the Ashen Stone Charter and help them track down Makar Iakov and find out what's happening, you're more than welcome to join join the Ashen Stone Charter.
Did she offer for us to join as like equal members? Are we interns that are not going to get paid for this because it's all about the exposure? Like, what were the circumstances?
To be fair,
of
the
joining?
internship was while you were trying to free all these people and stop Makar Iakov. So the internship is over. So now you're going to full-time membership, full-time job. You're going to get, there's holiday pay, there's a super.
Dental.
Of course there's dental.
Yeah.
And there's good medical as well.
Is she like hot boss sort of situation, or are we like equal players? Like,
She's definitely the boss.
hot boss.
Hot boss.
All right, great.
Like, her and her brother Lawrence are they started the charter.
Yeah.
They are at the top, and that's where they sit. It's their company.
They're the
You are their members.
CEOs.
Yes.
Of.
Can they teach me how to roll dice better?
I mean, they can try and teach you, but that's real meta out to come out of the book
Excellent.
and
Very good.
show you the proper wrist action.
I'm happy with
To-
it. My wrist action is on point.
I can help you refine it. It's fine. Yeah.
So, what's happened since then is you've all gone back to Volkovaar. You spent about 2 weeks there and you couldn't track down much information about Makar at all. Trying to follow up with a lot of different people, talking to a lot of the prisoners, and eventually working with Evelina, who has been working and talking with all of the prisoners. She's kind of taken a leadership role amongst the prisoners that escaped. She lets you know that the prisoners had overheard Iakov talk of an alchemist he had been investigating. Apparently, his master Abrosim, who you heard before, the name comes up consistently. She heard the words Crucible Guard whispered. She only knows that they're west of here, but close enough that Iakov seemed to feel he could get to them with relative ease. So it seems like his plan currently is to try and get to this mysterious alchemist that he has mentioned.
I want to spend some time in those 2 weeks to hold a funeral for Andre.
Evelina really appreciates this. I mean, you did save her life, and not only are that, you are holding a funeral for her
Yeah.
beloved uncle.
It's tough to lose family, you know.
It is. Oh, yeah. It's a very, very somber affair. You both. It's somber. It's not very big. It's just you, a bunch of the prisoners, Evelina. It's very nice, very simple.
We do one of those
Very
military, you know, in military parades do the gun fight, like the respectful gun.
Yeah, the 21
firing.
gun salute kind of thing. Yeah.
And I lay a towel over his coffin, and he would get this.
Yeah.
This is for you, Andre.
Perfect. Okay, so just after this 2 weeks are up, and with no information really apart from this mysterious alchemist, Evelina comes to you with a bit of more information that she's been able to pull from all the prisoners, from all the stories, and clue them together. Apparently, Iakov had been speaking to a man in the town of Gorogrey, which is a trading town, a really important trading hub on the border of Khador and Ord. He had apparently spoken to a man called Osip Levin, who would lead Iakov to his nearest superior, which was the alchemist that had previously mentioned. Apparently he spoke very, very disparagingly about Osip, so you're all getting the sense that he's not a willing partner. He's kind of being... That's the sense. You could be wrong, but that's the feeling of the information. So Lorna has entrusted to both you, Khim and Hallyr, to follow this trail of information, and that when you arrive in Gorogrey, there'll be someone else there to help you with the search from the Ashen Stone Charter.
Cool.
Lorna, are you heading back to Khador now? Is that your intention?
No. I'm going to head to Lael to see my brother and inform him of these happenings. He'll want to know this is happening. He also wants to know that we have 2 new members joining the charter. And so I'll keep him up, and he'll be able to funnel more resources towards us in the future.
All right.
It's good to keep the information lines open. So while you follow this up, I'll see if I can go get some more support. I have some people in mind.
All right. How many people are members currently of the Ashen Stone Charter, if I can ask?
We're still relatively small. We're nowhere near the size of something like the Strange Light Archive. Those pompous assholes.
I won't tell them you said that, it's fine.
It's fine, you can tell them. It's not like they're going to come and backchat me. We're sitting around about a dozen members so far, with you two around, 14 people at the moment.
Alright. Well, we'll go and check out this line of inquiry, and we're going to find out more about soul magic.
Let's do it.
Travel music. So the travel from Volkovaar to Gorogrey?
Gorogrey.
Yeah, Gorogrey.
Gorogrey. That's
Oh,
what I
Spelled
said
weird.
before.
Gorogrey.
You said Gorogrey.
Gorogrey.
You say Gorogrey.
Gorogrey.
So I wrote down Gorogrey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gorogrey. Goro as in the guy from Mortal
Goro.
Kombat,
Yep.
Oh,
and
Goro.
grey as in the colour grey.
Gorogrey. That's
Gorogrey.
exactly what I've written down.
Gorogrey.
Same.
Sounds like a paint, Gorogrey.
That's what you've said before,
Yeah.
so that's what we wrote down.
Alright, awesome. So, thank you for that, Sass. Your character takes a point of damage.
On it.
Our friendship took a point of damage.
Ouch. So once you reach Gorogrey, you come across. It's a much larger town than Volkovaar. Walled cities. It's got it's a very, very populous town. There's a trade. It's one of the biggest trading hubs on the border between Khador and Ord, and there is a very busy train line that goes through here, and then splits off into both Ord and Khador to deliver, weapons, merchandise, anything that is being traded. Pretty much goes through Gorogrey. Coming into Gorogrey, you are directed to a tavern, the Hairy Imp, and that is where you were to find the third member of the Ashen Stone Charter waiting for you, as Lorna had said that she would. You are approached by a mysterious man in grey. No, not in grey. You're approached by Loke. Go ahead.
Do you want me to describe myself?
Yes,
or just
go ahead.
straight
Give us
to
an
it?
intro.
Give us intro.
Something
Welcome-
better than young-looking, middle-aged, gruff around the edges.
Gruff around
Yeah, I'm
it.
really, really good at describing
Yeah,
your
you-
character.
Really sold it.
Oh yeah,
Really sold it.
very Jake Gyllenhaal.
So imagine Jake Gyllenhaal.
Got it.
Right.
Yep.
Pretty sort of young, comparatively speaking, for someone who's standing in full plate armor, just shy of 6 foot, bit of a beard, very world weary for someone who's that age, but not overly so, not like baggage. You can't really see.
Doesn't have the
baggage,
world on his shoulders.
Doesn't have the world on his shoulders yet.
He's not like Ian McKellen haggard, but
No.
he's seen some things.
But he's seen some things.
Yeah.
Looks very experienced, but you can still tell that he's pretty young, youthful, and strong.
Like late 20s, like early 30s, kind of.
Late 20s.
Okay.
He's got experience, more so that he's quite comfortable in this big suit of armor that he's standing around in.
Is he currently very comfortable in this heavily populous city? Or
So like busy, bustling, lots
Yeah.
of people.
He does right in the city. He's not inexperienced in a city. He's not just brand new cowboy to the city type thing.
oh my god, look at these giant buildings! How are they so tall?
He's just like, he's not mingling, right? He's not trying to.
He's not
join
mingling.
groups, He's not talking, yeah. Okay.
He's there because he knows he's there to meet someone, to do a job, and he knows his purpose
Yeah.
there.
And he's been given.
So he's not gonna sit around, drink, make friends with everyone.
Yep.
But he's not aggressive towards anyone. He has no chip on his shoulder or anything like that. But he's not overly friendly. He's not going to buy a round of drinks for the...
And Lorna has given you the description of both Hallyr and Khim, so you know to approach them when they arrive. Because I mean, it kind of stands out when two Iosans walk into a bar.
Two
Tall.
Iosans walk into a bar.
Too beautiful,
And
tall,
there we have-
slender.
Another name for an episode.
Yes.
Persons walk into a bar.
Okay, so and your name is. Your
What?
name.
Do you want me to introduce
Yes.
myself? Yeah. So, I've been expecting you. I got a message from Lorna to look for two Iosans, shall we say. She didn't say, but I know.
You would say that since we are Iosan, and I guess that makes you a human.
Yeah, look, I'm
Ugh.
a human.
I turn to look at Hallyr and I'm just like, ugh. They're everywhere. They're like
Yeah.
rats.
We are in one of their cities.
You raise a good point.
I'm holding my helmet in my hand, my left hand. Extend out my right hand to both of you. They call me Loke.
I will clasp it. I am called Hallyr.
Hallyr?
Kim.
Kim.
No. Kim.
Kim.
There's a H in it. You're gonna hear that. It's a Kim.
Kim.
We'll work on it.
Love it. Okay, so now that you have a bit of formalities to start off, yes?
While I've got his hand in my
Uh-huh.
hand and we're handshaking, I wanna give him a little look over and just see if he might be hiding a magical necklace that traps me, like the last guy that I talked to in a pub.
Okay, cool. Roll a. Not deception, discovery. What is that?
Detection?
Detection, there
Detection?
we
Okay. So I roll for detection.
go. 2d6 plus.
Yes. 2d6 plus whatever I plus to that. Alright, what's that? Is that a 6 or a
That's
1?
6.
6, 7, 8 plus 5 is 13.
Cool. You don't see any metallic collars.
Okay, good. Because I'm looking for them in everyone
Yeah.
I fucking meet in pubs from now on. Some would say PTSD. I don't know. What would
Pub
you call
TSD.
it? Pub TSD. Other episode name.
Yeah. Is this going to be our title of your sex tape joke?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Alright, I let go of the hand and I'm like, alright, I think he's alright. I give you the nod. I give Hallyr the nod that he's alright.
Alright, sounds good. So, you all three know that you're looking for a man named Osip Levin. You have been given some. So Loke, I should say you, Loke, not you, because the listeners can't see me point at things. Loke has been given some information of his whereabouts, so where he lives. Apparently, he is a playwright. He's his regular job. Writes plays.
It's not a job.
Oh.
That's the bitterness talking.
So, what would you like to do? Would you like to go head straight to Osip's place? Would you like to do anything else while you're here?
Well, I mean, have we been travelling all day? Is it morning? What time of day is it? Are we hungry?
I'll say midday. I don't know. You tell me if you're hungry. I can't tell if you're hungry.
Have we been hanging around and he's just rocked up?
No, he was waiting for you.
He was waiting
Yeah, I was
for us.
waiting for you.
You got here real quick.
I did. I was actually not that far. You don't need to know why. But I was nearby.
So
Very good,
you're
very
stationed in this town.
You don't need to know why I was here. But I was nearby.
Very good. Well, you have all of the intelligence on our... I want to say target. It's not the right word.
You can say target.
Target.
Quest initiative.
A Mr. Osip
Osip Levin. Yes. Where would you suggest we begin the hunt?
He has a pretty typical routine. He tends to write mostly in his home, but on a day like today, he'll probably be out in the markets.
Oh, is it a weekend? It's like what markets on the weekend?
Yeah, totally.
Alright, Gorogrey is now Melbourne.
It's a trading hub, so the markets are pretty much
Every
the
day.
town, to be honest.
Okay.
But it's nice weather, and I know he likes to go for a bit of a stroll.
Do you know what he
So-
looks like? What's his physical appearance?
I haven't told you that yet.
No, we
So
don't know.
we
I'm
go to his
asking.
house then?
I'm asking Loke if Loke has been given a physical brief.
Yeah, do I know what it looks like?
Look, I haven't. Okay, yeah. Basically, you have kind of very youngish, very kind of boyish looks. So he's, I don't know, probably around the same age as you, but looks the opposite to what you do. So you look a tad older because of your world experience. He looks a tad younger. So he hasn't really seen much, right, a very indoorsy kind of type. Doesn't leave the city. It's not he's a very kind of city-dwelling person.
Okay.
And because being a writer, a bit of some nice clothes as well, not just regular riff-raff kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He's an actor and as well. Actor, writer, artiste.
I feel like as you relate this information to us, it's like a bit of judgment in your voice. Like, oh, this young baby, like, can't even hold a sword, like, never been in a forest before. Ugh.
Yeah.
I also feel like that doesn't make me know what he looks like, so I suggest we go to his house.
Yeah. All right. So I know that he's going to be out in the market at the moment. So we can. I've got his address, so we can go there and wait for him to return.
Can I clarify our intention with this gentleman? Are we going to go, like, investigate his house and, like, go through his stuff and find some answers? Are we going to interrogate him? Is he kind of an ally? Like, what's the story
So
with this
you don't know
gent?
too much about him. You know, again, what he looks like, where he lived, but you don't know his relationship to Makar Iakov or this whole conspiracy soul thing that is
Okay.
going on. From the brief amount of information that he got from Evelina, kind of feels like he's an unwilling participant.
Okay.
That's the kind of feeling you've got, but there's no clues or information to say it is true or not.
We should go turn his house over, you guys.
We could offer him protection.
Let's turn his house over first, come back, and then we can threaten him and then offer him protection. He'll be so offbeat by that point, he won't know who's his real ally and he will trust us.
So the current plan is break into his house, look around a bit, break out of his house before he gets home, then introduce ourselves after he's home.
Question, how do you break out of a house that you've already broken into?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay, so you would like to head to his house?
Yep.
Okay, so heading there, it's in a relatively okay, like kind of middle, what's the middle classy kind of area, not super posh but not poor. It's kind of like everyone's kind of okay-ish. So you got a lot of
Like button-ups and chinos, maybe some yacht shoes. People with like wax in their hair. 9-to-5 jobs.
9-to-5 jobs. We'll go with that. We'll ignore the rest.
Public servants. Okay, cool.
Yeah, public servants,
Yeah.
store owners, not store workers, that kind of thing. You come up to his house, 2-story house, and
Should
the
we
first thing you...
stealth there? Should we keep an eye out for him as we walk? Like,
I think we have to keep an eye out for him as we walk.
yeah.
Okay,
'cause he
well,
may be around.
while doing that, you don't spot him at all now that, especially you're here, so you have a good
Yeah,
description of
I'm
him, and
keeping good watch.
you don't spot anything,
No.
So Loke doesn't spot him?
and neither does Hallyr or Loke. So Hallyr or Khim. When you do get to his house, though, you do see that the door is ajar.
Again? Oh my god! We're gonna stop meeting like this, you guys.
How many robbers bust from the door?
So, yeah, so... No. The door is ajar, but it's just silent. No, you don't hear anything.
Are there windows we can peer through and see what's inside the house?
Yeah, you can look through a window if you want.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll for that. You just look through the mirror. I mean, not the mirror, the window. See, you look through the window.
I look through the veil into the world behind.
You look through the window, and what you see is just a mess inside the house. It's just things have been upturned, papers over the floor, and then you see a chair kind of like at the back of the room with someone that looks like someone's sitting on it. Clothing, paper scattered everywhere. Candles are off, so there's like this very, very little light coming in apart from like the few strays of sunlight coming through some of the upstairs windows, not mirrors like I was saying before, windows. That's what you see through the window.
Alright.
Looks like someone beat us.
Someone beat us to it.
Yeah.
Do you reckon that is old mate, babyface, Osip Levin tied to the chair?
Sun's out, comes out.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Walking
Alright.
Okay, so
I pull my gun out.
pull your gun out. What do you do?
I'll get my crossbow ready.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I got my sword ready.
All right, no problem. So you do all that outside and then walk in.
Yep.
Should one of us take the back door? I'll take the back door.
There's no real way to like. I'd like to know. Yeah, there is a little alleyway that goes around to the back, but there's no back door. It's just kind of like an alleyway to a wall kind of thing. You know how you have those like alleyways in all those American TV shows where it's just an alleyway and there's bins.
Yeah.
That
Well,
kind of stuff.
I was just checking there's no rear exit, so cool. Then I come and meet you guys at the front again. I'll be.
Well, no, there's
after.
no rear exit, but when you go down there, you look up. There's a balcony that obviously kind of could lead straight down into the alleyway.
Yeah.
From his house. So it's a 2-story house. Upstairs, the balcony goes out. There's a small little window balcony that opens up. That could
There's no
drop
rear
down.
stairs or anything.
No.
Okay, sweet. That's fine. I was just covering the back entrance, you guys.
Yeah.
All right.
cool.
Come on, meet
So
you guys.
walking in, the inside, it's a scene of mayhem and murder, like I said before. What you saw as a seat and a person is actually, yes, it's a dead man tied to a chair in the middle of the main room, lying on his back with his throat slit. The cuts and bruises marking his face, and the bloody slashes across his sleeves and shirt tell of a tale of torture.
Ugh.
The room itself has been looted, clothing and paper scattered everywhere. A writing desk in one corner seems to have been aggressively ransacked. Adjoining the main chamber is a bedroom, which has also been searched. And you can go upstairs. A window leading to a balcony stands open in the bedroom. It's glass. The bedroom is upstairs. Its glass is cracked, and there's a bloody handprint smeared on both the latch and the pane itself, the pane of the window leading out to the.
Okay. When I was in the alleyway before, did I see anything like evidence of someone jumping or any blood spatters on the like handprints on the pavement/ground?
It does, now that you know that this has happened, thinking back, there was like a bunch of trash on the ground as if someone had like kind of fallen into the trash or like put something in the trash and then just like run.
Gotcha.
Seeing as though I know pretty well what Osip Levin looks like, can I determine whether the murdered guy is him?
So you'd like to investigate the body?
Yes, I would like to investigate the body.
Okay.
I'm going to investigate the body. You two can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna go outside to the bins and see if anything was left behind the bins.
And I'll look up at the bloody latched window. See if
Alright,
there's
so
something.
we'll start
So
with
we're going to
Lope.
split up. Okay.
Yeah, we'll start with Lope going over the body. So yes, it is 100% Osip Levin from the description you have been given.
Yeah.
He did not die quickly. He was cut, sliced, and beaten in numerous places before finally being left to bleed to his death with his slit throat. He was middle-aged, dark hair. Even in death, he kind of still had that boyish kind of look to his face. And if he were alive, he might appear naive. Poor him.
But dead, how does he appear?
Yeah. So
Just dead?
he just looks dead. He appears dead because he is dead.
Strangely at peace.
No, not strangely at peace. He was. That's.
Don't justify that.
So
Pretty sure the tortured guy looks like he's being tortured.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite peaceful.
Okay, so what skills do you have that you could use to look over this man? Do you have forensic science?
No.
Interrogation?
No.
Cool. All right. So that's all you see.
You see a dead man.
I'm outside, but when I come back inside, I'll maybe help you check the body.
Yeah.
So can we do like aid rolls?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
But you need to be like the person do like with the
Okay,
skill.
so in that case, we should all like search the house together to make sure that we're not missing any. Yeah.
Well, as Kim comes back inside, I motion her over to see.
Yeah. Well, before
to
that,
show.
we'll go with
Kim's.
Kim's little bit.
So I walk back out to the alleyway,
Yep.
and I can see now that someone has, after bleeding on the sill, the windowsill, has jumped into the trash, right?
Yep.
So I want to see if I can find, if anything, if they've dropped anything, if they've hidden anything in the trash, which direction any sort of bloodied footprints are going in the town, how many people, is there one set of footprints because that's when he carried me, like...
Yeah, no problem.
That's what I'm
Can
looking
you
for.
make so looking through the rubbish?
Yes.
Can you make a detection roll for me, please?
Bloody well can.
Remember, you can use feat points for skill rolls. These are skill rolls, so remember you have feat points to use.
Oh, and then I can add a d6 to...
Yes.
Okay.
I appreciate the subtle hints. Thank you.
I will be doing that.
So no, just going to remind you because it's something that's not generally used in most role-playing games like this.
Yeah, true.
Alright, let's do it. Boosted detection roll for trash. Hey, I rolled a 16 plus 5 is 21.
Okay, so you see everything.
I am the trash.
Going through the trash, you find remnants of a script entitled "After Death" by Osip Levin.
Ironic.
Yeah. Pages are torn from it, and there is blood on the cover.
Pages torn. Like a lot of pages, or a couple of sort of
Just a
here and
few.
there. Okay.
Like 2.
Blood on the cover. All right. Well, I don't want to read through it now, or we'll read through this later on. But that seems like a pretty good.
And
clue,
going
so-
from and off that detection roll as well, looking up at the kind of the windowsill, there's a you can spot what looks to be blood on on that windowsill.
All right. So.
You can't get to it because it's a bit high, but
Yeah.
Also, I look down and wave at you because that's where I'm standing.
I sort of put the book. I'm like, it's called After Death. It's really ironic.
That's really funny. What a silly name for a book.
Although now that he's dead, he'll probably win some sort of posthumous award, some Nobel Peace Prize award for writing a good book and then dying, right?
Surely humans are not that silly.
We know they are.
So Hallyr, you are in the bedroom.
We share a racist
Yeah.
smirk.
Fits characters very well. So you are in the bedroom. So you're searching the bedroom.
I am searching the bedroom.
Can you make me a detection roll as well?
I will boost said detection roll. What have I got? 6 plus 11, 17 total.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Okay, so while searching through the bedroom, you find a few things. So, a box knocked from a shelf in the wardrobe with a skull over the image of a bird. There's an attached note. This ought to kill off those birds bothering you. It's signed by a man named Rostov. Among the scattered clothing in the room are several new quality garments. Most are women's clothes and look far more expensive than the other clothing in the room. And finally, a balled up receipt was dropped by the bed. It is a tab for a tavern, the point of departure, in the name of Rostov Genki. Stamped over the numbers of a sizable debt is a thick black stamp that reads, "Paid in full." Below this is a handwritten note. "Osip, the barkeep gave me this. Why did you pay my tab? Where is this money coming from? I've heard Kabbalah's mercenaries in the bar talking about you, saying they're coming for you when your new play is done. We need to talk. It is signed by Rostov."
What? The skull, the box with a skull on it. Skull bird. I can't read my own writing. This is terrible.
I just wrote box skull bird, so
Yeah.
that's as much as I got out of it as
But
well.
skull box bird.
Yeah, it's you open it up. There seems to be like a few kind of just random pellets,
Okay, so it's bird poison. Probably. Possibly.
and then you walked out to the balcony to wave down to Khim and be racist.
Correct.
And
was
there's-
100%.
yeah, and you see the bloody what she sees as blood is actually a bloody handprint on the windowsill.
Okay, so somebody's. I yell down to Kim. Somebody's exited the room. Most likely out of this.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll come back inside.
Yeah. Do you have forensic science? Would you have to check it out?
I do not.
Okay.
Do you want me to come check out the blood print?
You probably should. There's a lot of blood and poison, which you may be able to detect.
That's kind of my deal.
if it's poison or not.
Alright, so come back inside. How would you go with the body?
This is definitely Osip Levin.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you want to come over and check it out? There's some things here that I can't quite make out.
Alright.
Maybe you can help.
Yeah, I use my forensic science and or interrogation and or medicine and or law and or intimidation
Make
and
a
or
forensic science check,
negotiation.
please.
Okay. I reckon I'm going to boost this one as well because it seems like it's important, so
Alright, sounds good.
that's the price of my boost. Let's do this! Alright, 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 6 is 15.
15.
It's alright.
Was that 3 dice there?
Yes.
Ah, yes, 15. Cool. So, from what you can tell, he has not been dead long. The bruising suggests he died no more than around 2 hours ago.
We are seriously missing out on these murders by like an hour each time, and it is pissing me off.
You also find indentations around his bloody finger indicating a wedding band was taken from him.
Do I see, does the place look like there's a sign of struggle as in he fought back potentially successfully? Has he injured the person who attacked him?
It doesn't seem that. It seems to be like he was pretty much roughed up himself. Like, he doesn't look like the person that could really fight back.
So there's a good chance the bloodied handprints are Osip's blood, not the assailant's blood.
No, from what you know... Oh, wait. You'll find out in a second once you search. You haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. What else do you need to know about this guy? I mean, he's dead, so that's fucking useless, but...
I would have preferred him alive.
Yeah, it would have been much better. Search the body, see what he's got.
Yeah, can we search the body?
Does anyone have interrogation?
He's upstairs.
I do.
Can you make an interrogation check for me, please?
When you say interrogation, because to me interrogation is like aggressive questioning.
You can also be beating.
Beating
Oh,
the
and
dead
you'll be
horse.
able to
He's a dead-
see how he was interrogated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know if he's going to tell me
Hallyr's
much,
got
guys.
it. He knows what
I
we're talking
feel-
about. He's a torturer.
I've done this shit before.
Tell me your secrets, dead body! Alright, I only have 1 point less. I might not use it for now.
Sounds good.
It's my interrogation. Oh, I don't know what I add to it, so just...
Add your physics. Your add your strength.
Not great. Not great. 9?
No, you don't see anything.
It's been so long since I've tortured a human. You're gonna stay in the habit, and then I look back at Logan and go, I mean, what?
So we have there's also a desk down here that we haven't checked yet.
Yep.
Or was that in the bedroom that I checked?
No, that was in the desk. That's like in the main room.
Okay.
So,
I'd like to
well, do you have detection as well, Luke?
Detection? Yes, I do have detection.
Well, did you want to search the room while these guys are doing their thing?
Alright, I can do that.
Since you don't really do much about the body itself.
Not the body itself.
We'll do
You're
the
like,
body.
yep, it's a body.
Yep, it's a body, and it's also, yeah.
I sort of like flick my fingers at you and go, you, human, check the desk.
I love this. Okay.
I begrudgingly agree to check the desk. I'm gonna boost the roll.
Sounds good.
Pretty good. That's a good roll.
20 total.
All right. So, first, looking through the desk, you find a contract for a new 3-act play, tentatively entitled After Death by Osip, signed by Osip and countersigned by Velik, who is credited as the producer and director of the Velik Cellar Theatre. You also find a page of script with a note attached. What is this language here? Seems out of place in scene. Is this some kind of code? Come see me about this. Signed by Velik. The scene seems to be about a man cursing the gods for his mortality, broken up with a line of garbled letters. The jumble of letters on this page... Oh, never mind, stop that, that's for me.
Almost.
Tell us more, Ben.
Also, one of the books on the shelf by the desk stands out farther than the others. Would you like to pull it out?
Yeah, I'll have a look at that.
Cool. Behind it is a small metal box secured with a high quality lock.
Is the lock intact?
Yep.
I'll see if I can break the lock.
Do you have lockpicking?
I have a sword.
I can't quite get the sword into this lock.
Do you want
It's a little
a
bit-
dagger-sized bayonet? Would that help? Okay, do any of us have lockpicking? Are we lockpickers?
It's one of my skills, but I'll need to level up a little.
Gotcha.
I'll grab the box and put it in a pocket for now.
Alright, do you tell these two about it?
Not immediately because they're not
Doing-
nearby.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're
Alright.
doing something else.
Because I believe
Hallyr.
Hallyr is
Hallyr.
upstairs.
Still in the bedroom.
And Kim's on her way up.
Yep.
Kim.
Kim.
Cool. Can you, Hallyr, make me a detection check as well while you're looking at the bloody handprint?
Well, I'm looking at the bloody handprint.
Just a regular detection check, please.
Regular detection.
Or you can boost it if you want.
I think I might. Yeah. Boosted detection. Woohoo! Look
Ooh.
at them dice.
Look at him.
12, 15, 20.
Cool. Along the balcony, you find putrid-smelling black feathers. And there's also several piles of untouched bait mixed with poison pellets scattered across the balcony. So it looks like they haven't touched the bait.
They haven't touched
Yeah, and these, the feathers, they smell disgusting. They don't smell like, they don't seem normal.
Okay. That's weird.
There are a lot of clues we've just discovered, you guys. Some would say too many clues.
There's no such thing as too many clues. Not by Blue's Clues standards.
That's very true. Too soon, though.
What? Is there something I don't know?
To be fair, I only know about like a small amount of these clues. You're
Yeah,
finding
I-
stuff outside and you're finding stuff upstairs. I don't know.
You're just looking at a dead body going, yep, that's
That's a
Osip.
dead body.
That's Osip.
I've just seen death before, and that's more of it.
Alright, well, I'll, you're also downstairs now. You've looked at the body.
yeah.
And I've just looked at a bloody handprint. So I will go, Hallyr walks back downstairs.
Yep.
And lets you all know that there's some weird stuff going on upstairs, you guys.
What's going on upstairs?
We've got some black feathers and some bird poison, but the birds haven't eaten the poison.
Okay.
Okay.
It does not smell right.
Do you think maybe it's something to do with the person who killed him? It's like a calling sign, maybe.
There's definite possibility. We've got the name Rostov mentioned a couple of times up here with some. So he's provided the poison, and also Osip seems to have paid his tavern bill, which seems to it's given him some pause. So I think we're going to need to give Rostov a visit.
Okay. What tavern? Does it say the name of the tavern?
It would have on there.
Yes, it did. It was the tavern to tavern.
That's a shit name for a tavern.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
How do you spell that?
To be fair, I'm not 100% certain how to spell most of this.
The point of departure.
Point of departure.
The point of departure.
What?
That's the actual name. Okay,
Yeah, that's the
I
actual
thought
name of the tavern.
I thought he was leaving to go
No, no,
somewhere.
no, no.
Okay.
That is. There's a lot of things about death right now, you guys. The point of departure, him being dead. The book is called like.
A lot of things about being
After-
dead, like him being dead.
Yeah, the script is called After Death. Okay, so I found the script called After Death in the trash.
Okay, I've got here a contract for a 3-act play. Do you think that might be it?
Oh yeah, I look at it and I see how many acts are in it.
Yeah, there's
So-
three acts.
This is it. This is the play.
So the contract's also signed by a guy named Velek.
No, it was just done by Velek, who
Velek.
is the producer and director of Velek Cellar Theatre.
Oh, okay.
So Velek is the producer director. We've got Rostov, who is a person who's procured bird poison and drinks a lot in taverns.
So Rostov may know if Osip is into some kind of shady dealings.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it looks like he's being harassed by black feathers, so black birds.
Yeah.
But also Velek has given the contract for the play. So you found the play in the
In the trash.
trash
So
outside.
there's 2 pages missing. Can I look at the pages before and after and see if there's anything in it that would say why those pages were removed?
Let me just check this.
Luke,
Also-
didn't you say that you had some pages with there was 2 pages down with the body with code on it, or something that could be code?
It was in the desk. There was a page of script with a note attached saying, "What is this language here? Things out of place in this scene." and it's signed by Velik.
Oh,
So if you've got missing pages, I've got what looks like a page from that with
Yeah.
a note attached from Velik.
I hold the book up to you and see if the page fits into what's been torn out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Queen!
So that's a yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
Both missing pages or just one of them?
Just one.
Okay, well, this is the first missing page. There was no other pages around that you found at all?
I didn't find any other pages. That was all.
Can I still investigate then the second missing page, like the before and after, and see if it sort of gives me an idea of what might be contained in the missing page?
It just needs to be a continuation of the scene of the man cursing his mortality.
Oh yeah, so he's talking about he's cursing the gods about immortality.
No,
and
for his mortality. It's
For
like,
his mortality.
Like, why? I don't want to die, kind of thing.
Why am
Yeah.
I not immortal?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Make me immortal!
Do you reckon Osip had a weird thing about not wanting to die, and he was looking for some sort of like cure to mortality?
Well, somebody made him write the play. Was it Velik?
Velik, producer director.
He wrote the contract for the play, so
Yeah.
I feel like we need to have a chat to Velik to see if he's told him what kind of play to write, and then Osip has written about it, or if the play is Osip's way of getting people to be aware of what kind of danger he's in.
It's a message.
Because if he's ripped out that page and written code into it, there's a reason that he's pulled out that page before these guys have come.
Does anyone here have cryptography as a skill?
I was about to ask if either of these two could work out what
Not
this
unless I
code
leveled
might
up in
be.
the last session.
No, you're not. Okay,
Because
so
I can't make heads or tails of this coded language.
Also, the book being in the bin outside, who threw it in the bin? Did Osip get there and throw it out the window before the guy who attacked him came? I think it was the guy who attacked him, tore a page out, and then dropped it as he was escaping. Like,
okay, while you're all talking, you hear a knock at the door, and then like pushed open, and then I don't know how to describe an elderly scream of "Ah!"
that's a pretty good way.
Yeah, that works.
Hey,
Wilhelm
Neb.
scream.
Neb,
Yeah,
insert
yeah,
the Wilhelm
yeah.
scream.
Insert Wilhelm scream, Neb, please.
Thanks, Neb.
Shit.
And you'll turn around to see a relatively elderly lady going, "What? What? What is this? Who are you? What are you doing here?"
It's not what it looks like. We're rehearsing for a play.
Who's closest to the door at this point? I'm over near where a desk is. Billy's over near the desk, wherever that is.
All right, so
Yeah, that's
can you
where I am
make
as well.
a deception roll for me, please?
Yep. I don't think I have deception as a skill, so I don't know what to add to it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Go.
I have intimidation.
No. Oh, you're making it. This is a deception roll. You're trying to trick this person.
Okay. 6.
Nope.
And add your. Can you add your intelligence to that?
I can. I don't know if it'll help.
Should have.
12.
Okay. So
11.
you see this lady kind of calm down. She's like, "Oh, you must be working for Osip as one of his as his actors. What happened here? What's going on?"
And I'll sort of just say yes. We're rehearsing a new play that Osip has written. We just walked in and we found him like this. We don't know what's happened.
This is horrible. Have you called the guards?
No, we just walked in the door. We don't know what's happened.
Oh my god, his wife is gonna be so sad. This is horrible.
So I'm so sorry. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Daiga. I'm the next door neighbor. I'm his next door neighbor.
And,
I just live across right here.
and what are you doing here, Dago?
Good question.
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
I saw you three just walk in. I just wanted to know because I hadn't seen Osip since last night, and he usually leaves in the morning. I'm usually out having my tea in the morning, and I say hello, and he says hello. We have a nice chat. I didn't see that this morning.
Okay, so you saw him last night. He was home. He was safe and alive.
Yes.
So this has happened obviously very recently, would you say, Dago?
I don't know. She's very flustered. She's like,
Can I attempt to press F more information saying, are you sure you don't know anything about this? Interrogate.
Intimidate. Okay.
Or interrogate.
Oh, okay. Interrogate.
There's more interrogate than
Can you make an interrogation skill, please?
Yeah.
Using your. Can I see your character sheet for a second?
Yeah. We should photocopy these so you have a copy of them.
Yes.
And you know what we're
Okay,
good
so I have
at
yours.
/ bad at. So I
You
should
would
probably
have
it.
you would have mine.
Yeah, I do.
So shady. Prop.
Use your intelligence again.
Skip up that. All right. Okay. I'm rolling badly now. So 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay, she's like, no, I don't know, I haven't seen anything.
All right. Well, calm down. Don't get hysterical. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna figure it out together. All right, Dagger?
Okay, should someone, I'm gonna go get the town watch. They should try check, they can help.
All right, you go do that.
But first of all, can you make us a cup of tea? Because we're all very overwhelmed.
That's a really good idea.
Okay.
Oh, I should really try and find, it's important, we need to find his wife as well. Just tell her that this horrible thing's happened. Oh, this is horrible, they're such a nice couple.
Is she at work or where's his wife?
I don't know. I don't know. Like they're usually around here or at the theater because his wife is also a writer. They usually write together.
What's her name?
You don't know her name?
We only met him.
Oh,
We was trying to rehearse a new play.
his wife's name's Alicia.
Alicia, this is our first rehearsal. We're very shaken by this.
Oh, and 100% agree. Okay, I'm gonna go get the town. I'm gonna go get the town guard.
Make some tea first.
Yes,
to
yeah,
calm
okay.
yourself down.
Make some tea first.
Yep. Take your
And
time.
then go get the guard. They can sort this out.
We'll go find his wife and let her know.
Oh, thank you so much.
And what theatre should we find her in?
She's at the it's the one mentioned before. The
Velik
Velik Theatre.
We thought so. We thought we'd double check to make sure we didn't waste time going to the wrong theatre.
Oh, very good idea. Very good idea.
Sorry, Dagger, how long have you known this couple for? Like a long time? Long time neighbours?
Oh yeah, I've been living here for ages, going on 30 years. She kind of gets like a wistful look in her eyes.
Yeah, back in the golden
Yeah.
days.
They've been very happy. They happily moved in like 10 years ago, I think.
Now it's all apartment buildings and boutique coffee
Oh,
shops.
it's
I don't like
disgusting.
it.
It's all gentrified.
It's new money.
They're such a good couple. I mean, they've been having a few arguments lately, but they'll get over it. I mean, they would have got over it.
Oh. Do you know what they've been arguing about?
I'm no snitch. no, I don't know. I know that he was. I saw him buying her some nice clothes. You know, ladies always like nice clothes. I like nice clothes.
I bet you do.
She doesn't know how to respond.
I don't know how to respond.
I bet you look great in purple. I wink at her.
Oh, thank you so much, darling. Okay, I need to go make my tea.
All right.
Alright.
And then go to get the guards.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, we have a limited amount of time left before the guards come.
She shuffles out like.
Okay, so did you tell us about the box you found?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I might have to hold on to that for a bit.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know about the box, but
Nobody knows about the box except me, because I put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
Then the old lady came round.
Yeah.
I still have it in my pocket.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us about it. There was a book pulled out, which is how you found it. I don't know if the book is important. That's all.
Is the book.
But I'm not there, so I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so what do you plan to do now? It seems like you have a few options that you can go with.
Do we need to investigate anything else upstairs before the guards get here?
Well, I think from what did we cover everything? We looked at the balcony, the latch, checked the bedroom.
Oh wait, you don't have forensic
Yes.
science, do you?
I do. I was
Oh, you were
I was
gonna
look
check
upstairs for something.
check the bloody handprint.
Yes.
Yeah, and I did
Yeah.
was looking to find out whether it was just one person who attacked him, if it was like a group, if there's any sort of like things left behind to show if it was from like a gang or a rival group or looking for clues. All right, I'm gonna boost it.
Roll a detection, please.
Oh, so you've
Got
got
forensic science.
She's
Oh,
upstairs.
sorry, forensic science, yes.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Like I can do either or. Thanks. All right. So 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 6 is 16.
Cool. So you can tell just from the shape of the handprint, it is a handprint, the blood mark. It's a handprint, and it seems to be the. It's small and narrow, likely a woman's hand.
Child, adult.
Adult woman.
Any evidence of things like blisters, calluses, evidence of what kind of job she might do via her hands. That's a forensic science thing. I watch Bones.
I don't know how accurate Bones is.
Because David Moreno has in it.
Yeah.
Don't use slang.
You
It's amazing.
you can't tell.
If it's a smooth skin, Could be someone who doesn't use their hands very often. Like an actor.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's right.
Yeah.
The wife did it. Anyway. I
Okay.
Anyway,
If not, I'll come downstairs and I'll tell you guys. One handprint upstairs, female, unknown age, could be anyone, but I think that's who killed him.
Okay.
Why would his wife leave by a balcony and jump into the trash? Wouldn't she just leave out the front door?
What if she was trying to get away? What if she was here when he was attacked and that's her escaping?
I think that's more likely what is happening.
That sounds much more
So
likely.
if we can find her, then she may have some more information. So she's most likely to go to Volkovaar Theatre.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Safe place.
sounds good.
we're all done here. Would you like to move on? Do anything more here? Move on to a different area because you have a few options to go for. Which would you like to do?
Just quickly before we leave,
Yep.
I'm just gonna. I'll pull out the lockbox from my pocket.
Oh yeah.
Just we may not have enough time for this, but if either of you can open this box, it might have something useful in it.
I can open it in a way where it won't be able to be closed again. Otherwise, let's get out of the house and then and we can talk about it when we're not in a murder crime scene.
Smash it in the alleyway.
Smash it in the alleyway. Yep, I can do that.
Okay, so
As we walk past, we should just tell Dagger. Just gonna go try to find Alicia. If you see her, tell her to stay safe.
I will, darling. I'm gonna get the guards as soon as I finish my tea.
Good girl.
You're a doll.
I know. Human women love me. I can't figure out why. Maybe it's the pale skin, dark
probably
eyes, dark hair, green eyes thing. I don't know.
All right, so
Humans
where
love
are,
elves. I think they're so exotic. Get it?
where are you guys heading? Where is the team heading?
Volkovaar Theatre.
Okay.
And there's also Rostov, Genki, and the Point of Departure Tavern as another point of interest for us as well.
Yes.
Is anyone good at like tracking? Should we try to see if we can follow any sort of footprints from the alleyway?
Did you see any footprints in the alleyway?
I didn't see any, but I'm not really good at tracking. I'm more good at blood.
I can give a go at tracking.
Yeah.
Just to see if we can track whoever escaped from the.
Yeah, see which way they went.
Yeah.
Can I aid that? Because I've also got tracking.
Yeah.
Sure. Roll.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that works either.
But I nailed
well
it.
done. Yeah, that was good. job.
Holy.
You don't add it. It's you add your skill level to his. So
Well
what's your
then, Trent should add his skill level too.
skill? No. So what'd you roll?
Total of 10.
And then add your skill level of.
6.
Okay. Cool. So.
Sorry, just the one time that Jay rolls double sixes.
It doesn't
And
actually
it-
count.
No,
that was six.
Actually, this is me.
And he's not allowed
And
to
that's-
count.
And that happened last game as well. Last session we played, I rolled a double 6 for something I couldn't actually roll. I'm like, yes, I noticed that thing that I'd already seen.
You only use unrollable sixes.
Oh, no.
Unusable rolled sixes. That's hilarious.
It do not count.
Okay. So the blood on the railing. So you're tracking the blood. The blood on the railing
Yep.
suggests the person came this way, fell or dropped from the balcony railing, and then there's a diminishing trail of blood that appears in the alleyway that leads out of the alleyway that seems to pause by the trash that you found the script in. The blood trail dissipates completely a few dozen feet down the main street.
In what direction? Towards the theatre or the tavern, by any chance?
Seems to be in the general direction of the theatre.
Okay. So it looks like the bloody trail heads towards the theatre. However, it does kind of fade off pretty quick. So
That's good. It means she's not heavily injured. That's important.
True.
Also,
So-
I feel like the wife was the one who got rid of the book on the way out, maybe for safety. Maybe did not have it on her body, potentially. Maybe she dumped it in the trash.
she might have the extra page.
Yeah, if she's paused by the trash, she's put it in there on purpose. It's not like it's just fallen out the window.
Yeah.
So she's fallen out the window, put the book in there, and
All right. So I recommend we go to the theatre.
Let's hustle. Let's do it.
You asked around just to get some directions to the Volkovaar Theatre, because it is easily missed. So once you come up to it, it seems to be a little more than a small one-room chamber tucked away in among a few larger businesses. So it's not like a very prestigious acting place. It seems to be a rather small Not that.
It's like a classic Melbourne theatre.
There
when
you go,
think about
classic
it.
Melbourne theatre.
It's
Go
like the
down.
Butterfly Club.
It's
Yeah.
above a kebab shop. You can get your car washed at the same time. You might see some acting.
You know, funnily enough, it is actually down a staircase that leads into the theatre proper. So it is practically a Melbourne theatre.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So there's people like, you know, running around as actors, stagehands, moving shit around, building stuff, dum dum dum, splash splash splash, wipe wipe wipe, those kind of things. Yeah, just like you know, general stage
Typical
stuff.
actor stuff.
You've been
general
in
actor
theatre
stuff.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see and you see a man kind of like just directing everything.
Actors are in the background going, just getting vocally ready.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you want me to do the talking, lads? Or do you want me to be talking on this one?
I will always follow to listen.
That's what I pay you for.
Not anymore. I signed the charter too, wench.
No way, even.
I'm happy to let you go and talk and see what you're capable of.
Oh, so good. Oh! I glare sexily. Alright, so I walk up to the man who is directing and I say, Velik,
Aye. That's me.
pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Khim.
Nice to meet you too. My name's Velik, as you already know.
You're the man in charge, I assume.
Oh, of course I am. This is the Velik Theatre. Velik Cellar Theatre. There you go. I know my blurb.
The name has spread far and wide in the creative community across the towns.
Oh, thank you so much. It's good to hear that the work is getting out there.
Velik, I have something very important to ask you.
All right, what is it?
I was meant to meet up with Alicia today to do an audition for one of the next plays called Safe Refuge. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Oh, it must be one of her new ones.
Have you seen her around? It's very important that I audition for her. I really want this part.
Oh, no, I haven't seen her around recently. I think maybe a few days ago was the last time I saw her.
Is he lying to me?
Nah, no.
Okay, good. It's always good to check if characters are lying to you because they often are, you guys.
That's
I'm-
true.
I'm going
They
to
just-
roll
They
it.
just really want to clasp metal bands around your neck.
You don't. No, they don't. Sorry, I didn't mean to bang the table so hard.
Non-committal detection check. Okay, probably not.
Did she have a place should she have like her own dressing room in your theatre or a green room she'd like to hang out in?
Oh yeah, no. Osip and also Alicia and Osip's Alicia and her husband Osip have their own writing room out the back. It's
I
what they
haven't
do
met
most
him
of their
yet, but I hear he's a good writer, so...
He's pretty good. He's working on some weird shit recently, but you know, hopefully that kind of gets a new niche audience in here.
Some like more radical theatre, would you say?
It's just, yeah, he came to me with this new kind of just weird play called like After Death, a tale about immortality, which is a bit kind of different to the more, you know, historical plays we do here. But I said, oh, you know, why not, eh? Why not? I'll give it a try. But he's only really shared his first draft with me. It did contain some weird, like, writing, but I'm sure that's just can be edited out.
Yeah.
No, cut that out.
What?
No, you can edit it out.
It's an editing joke.
Oh! I just got it! I was like, shit, did I, like, say something rude or something?
Have you... when's the last time you saw a copy of this draft of is it After Life or After Death? After Death.
Not about a week ago. I'd say about a week ago, yeah. I gave him some notes on it. Hopefully he can fix it up before we start rehearsing.
Was there a timeline, like a deadline for him finishing the script? And did you pay him in advance? I'm asking because I'm also a playwright. If that's the way it works, I want to work for you.
No. It's not advanced. Jeez, what are you talking about? Of course not. You get paid if it's successful. God,
That's fair enough.
people these days.
Alright, well, my fellow actors and I are going to go to their writing room and just leave our headshots and our CVs behind if you don't mind.
I don't know if I can let you in. I mean, it's a writing room. There's a lot of precious stuff in there.
We'll be in and out super quick. I wink at him.
Roll in a negotiation check.
Okay, I'm going to boost it.
Okay, you do
I'm
that.
going to boost it by like swishing my hair and fluttering my eyelashes and looking helpless. Like, please, I'm just a struggling actor. I just want to get ahead.
Sounds good.
Fuck! God damn it.
You can spend a feat point to reroll, remember.
I
What'd you-
just spent my last feat point to add a dice to that, and I rolled very badly. What is my negotiation?
Yep.
So it's I think it's just a 1. Oh no, there's no.
Oh, it's social?
So
Is it social?
Add your... Since it's kind of like a... Yeah, add your intelligence.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Alright, he's like, alright, just... I like you. I think you do good in this business, so I'll let you in just to see if we can get you guys some jobs. I don't know about you guys. Hey, you gruff man. I think I got a place for you if you want a job in a play coming up. I got a good spot for you. He takes you.
All the best roles are for men. It's so unfair.
It's the business, love.
Play the girlfriend again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so Velik
you.
brings you to a writing room at the back, opens it up. So he leads you down a narrow corridor and stops to unlock a small wooden door. So kind of like a bit, quite a way. Despite being locked, Osip and Alicia's small writing room has clearly been searched. Papers are scattered on the floor, the drawers from the 2 desks have been removed and emptied, and furniture has been moved around. It is difficult to tell if anything is missing.
Writers are so messy, you guys.
Don't get me started. Alright, I'll leave you two guys, I'll leave you 3, just leave your headshots. I'll be upstairs. I got more work to do, Don't steal anything.
There's nothing worth stealing in this room, Velik.
I mean, you got a good point there. And he waddles off.
Thanks, mate.
That's the worst I've ever done in a role, and I'm ashamed of myself.
Alright, Tasha, right?
Alright, you can all make detection rolls. Just to...
Yeah, searching. I want to search specifically for that missing page.
Yeah.
But anything of value would be good to find.
I want to see if there's any sort of hidden, cupboards where Alicia could be hiding, like a panic cupboard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Roll them detecting skills, yo!
So Jay just rolled his
Good roll.
classic.
That's a 4 on the die for a 10 total.
Oh.
Okay. That's a 9 on the die for a 14 total.
Okay.
Alright, and I'm checking for if Alicia could be hidden in this room somewhere.
Cool.
Alright, 7 plus 5 is 12.
Okay, so, you don't find anywhere that Alicia could be hiding.
Okay.
Sorry, I say Kim doesn't find anywhere that Alicia could be hiding. It's just a small writing room. There's not much. There's not much to really hide behind or hide in.
Alright.
Loke, on the other hand, after going through all the desk and the papers on the floor, finds 2 items of interest. Finds a purchase receipt for a mausoleum in the Murtivy Cemetery under the name Osip Levin. It's located in Division 89, plot number 4. So you know exactly where it is.
Just bear with me.
He bought his own plot before he died.
Who knew they were coming for it?
And the second thing you find is a checklist of survival needs. So food, water, blankets, clothing, along with candles, toiletries, and weaponry, specifically 2 pistols.
Ooh. What if he was planning on faking his own death and then skipping town? What if he actually is not dead and we didn't check the body thoroughly enough?
Oh, no, he was dead.
He's definitely okay, cool.
His throat was slit.
Yeah, you can't fake it.
Actors are pretty good with special effects, you guys. There's some
Yeah.
cool prosthetics,
It's true.
It was just a body double.
Just a body double.
It's just
made of hay.
just some stuntman no one cared about. Alright, so survival needs 2 pistols.
So on the it's a checklist. How much of that stuff has been checked off?
Well, it's not really a checked off as in ticks next to it. It's just dot points of needs.
Okay.
Fun fact, I work for Education Victoria, and they call that kind of thing a tick and flick.
Tick and flick. That sounds kind of rude.
The old tick and flick.
The old tick and flick. Give her the old tick and flick.
That's just, it's teacher slang. I can't help it. It exists.
You've
All right.
never worked in an office, so I say that all the time.
Tick and flick.
All right, so-
Constantly ticking and flicking.
That is all you find.
Sorry, just give me a second for laughing about tick and flick.
No problem.
Okay, so he bought one. He bought one place, one plot, right? So it wasn't for him and his wife. It was one plot.
He bought a plot. He bought a mausoleum.
A whole mausoleum.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need to.
How
we need
could
to
he
check
afford
that.
that on a playwright's
He's
income?
been getting cuts from something.
And it
He's
wasn't from
definitely been
Bellic.
getting cuts because
Bellic hasn't paid him.
he's paid off Rostov's bill.
Mm-hmm.
He bought his
and
wife fancy clothes.
He bought his wife's fancy clothes, so he's been getting money on the side from somewhere.
Yep.
So it's not out of the question. I think we should check out the mausoleum before we try and find Rostov. Maybe ask the guys on the way out to see if they know Rostov.
Yeah, some people might know Rostov, especially if he's maybe well known at the tavern.
Yeah.
Might be a few of these actors.
After show drinks, maybe he's the one who shouts all the rounds, maybe.
Maybe why his tab was so high.
Yeah.
Okay, so planning to head to the cemetery, are we?
Let's talk to some actors first.
Talk
do
to
you
the
reckon?
actors.
Yes.
Yeah, do you guys want to try flirting with some cute lady actors, if that's your preference? No judgment here.
Hopefully they like gruff types.
Yeah.
Like, you know they do.
Flirting isn't exactly my strong suit, but I can bluntly question anyone who might have information.
Alright,
So, are you talking to any of the actors, or are you heading to the cemetery?
actors.
Actors.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask the nearest actor,
All
male
right.
or female.
Cool.
Because you don't discriminate.
I don't discriminate.
You walk over to a guy.
Cool. Hey mate.
Hi.
You look back at us and we're just like, thumbs up, like, you got this, Lord.
Oh my god!
You got this.
It's the goddamn what is it? How to Train Your Dragon meme of like me, her, guy in the back.
Yeah.
Big thumbs
Yeah,
up.
You got
Okay.
this.
Alright. No need to give me attitude. Just trying to ask a question.
So I'm loving your roleplay. Keep going.
Yeah. Have you heard of a guy called Rostov Genki?
Don't know him personally. He's just bloody city drunk.
Okay.
Why? What's it to you?
No? Nothing to me.
Do you mind? I'm practicing my acting.
Yeah, but look, I saw you before. It was great. But before you go back to that, have you seen Alicia by any chance?
Who are you? A guard?
No, just your friendly neighborhood interested person. Look, have you seen her or not?
No. I don't pay attention to her. I focus on my acting. I'm gonna make it big. You'll see.
Yeah, not with that attitude, mate. All right, thank you for your time.
Sure.
Continue on.
Take a feat token if you don't have all three. Oh, you do? Okay.
So good.
As you walk back to us, I was like, you weren't kidding. You are very gruff. I thought it'd be endearing, and it just wasn't.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Feat token.
Okay, is there anything else you think we can get from these actors? I mean, do we overhear the conversation?
Yeah.
Okay, so we ever heard that Rostov is the town drunk, and that fits in with theatre crowds pretty well. More people might know him from here, they might not.
Yeah, if we're not getting any more information from the theatre,
Yeah.
Did either of you want to question any of the other actors?
Maybe. He did say to you about, when you asked about Alyssa, he got very defensive and said, what's it to you? So I wonder if maybe someone knows more about Alicia, or if maybe she gets approached by men regularly in the theatre, if that's like a point of interest for us, maybe.
You might be better off, Kim, asking about Alicia rather than Hallyr and I.
I look for two actresses, maybe together, doing a duologue or rehearsing together, and I approach them.
Okay. They're too busy giggling amongst themselves to notice your approach.
Okay. I walk in already giggling, and I say, oh my god, I know, right? Did you guys get invited out to drinks tonight? I heard that Rostov's gonna take us all out and buy us drinks. I'm so excited.
Oh my god, you know Rostov?
Yeah, don't you guys know Rostov?
We've heard some... We've heard like some stories about him, but that's about it.
Did you hear the one where he actually bought Alicia a few too many drinks one night?
Oh my god.
Right?
Explains a lot.
How many guys hit on Alicia all day, every day? She's not even that hot.
Oh my god, you're so right.
Right? Tell me more about that.
Oh, it's just all of the guys here that are just obsessed with Alicia. Like, look at we're gorgeous. Why look at us? No, just all these bloody actors around here. It's all they think about.
Yeah. Oh, and you know why? It's because she's a writer, and they're like, oh, if I seduce the writer, I'm gonna get the main role.
Oh
Ugh.
my god, yes.
I went to her writing room. Do you know how messy it is? It's like
No.
the messiest.
Oh, of course it would be.
Ugh, yuck. Well, she's not here today. She's not even here at work. Where is she?
Oh, I don't know. She comes in and out as she wants. We don't pay too much attention to her.
Okay, out of all the guys here that want to, like, fuck her, who do you think is top of list?
They both look at each other, look back. Velik.
Really? That does not surprise me. I tried talking to Velik the other day. He didn't even look at me twice. I think he's racist against elves.
I wouldn't be surprised. I love your ears, by the way.
Thanks.
I grew them myself.
I grew them myself.
Have you ever thought getting some like earrings, hang them on?
Oh, I could. Yeah, I could get some piercings. Do you know anyone good?
Oh yes, and so she gives you some
Like beauty technician.
contacts, some
contact.
addresses in the city that you could go to for different styles.
Yeah, got you. Look, I really need to find Alyssa because I was going to talk to her about a new audition coming up. I just don't know where to start. She's not here. Velik won't tell me anything, obviously. Where should I look?
Well, I mean, if you know Rostov, I believe Osip hangs out with him a lot, so maybe he might know where she is.
Yeah, maybe. Does he always hang out at the point of departure, or are there other places that he likes to haunt?
Pretty sure that's where he goes after each day. Yeah.
That's his local, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so. Alright, well look, we're having drinks there later on tonight. If I see you there, awesome. If I don't, next time.
Oh my god, we'll be there.
Oh god, bitch. Love it.
Yas, queen.
I sashay away.
All right, cool. Take a feet
Sashay
token.
away.
Yes!
Sashay away.
Okay, so you guys would have probably seen... That's some good sashaying, boys. I'm impressed.
I practiced.
I can tell. Take a feet token. Okay, so you guys would have heard all of that. Maybe we should go outside and talk amongst ourselves.
All right. So you walk up the stairs out of the cellar that is Velik's Cellar Theatre.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What'd you figure out? What'd you think?
Well, just that I wrote cellar wrong.
Okay,
What,
so
S-E double
Yeah, I
R
thought he was
D-R?
selling stuff. Oh, that was his surname.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
So Velik likes Alicia. Alicia, I don't think is interested. He won't tell me any information about her. Alicia sometimes hangs out with Rostov. There's like a lot going on here. There's lots of like political intrigue, relationship, drama.
Oh my
Love
god,
Island.
drama!
Oh my god, drama. So the girls are jealous of Alicia. Lots of guys like her. Velik wants to fuck her. What do we do with all this information we have just gathered?
Well,
We go and have a drink.
well, that
At
that's
the
thing
point
is-
of departure, tavern.
Yeah, there's the two options. You said there was you can go to the mausoleum in the cemetery, or there is the point of departure tavern.
Where do you think it's more likely Alicia will be hiding? Because I think she's alive, I think she's hiding, and I think we have to find her. I think that's the next step.
If she's hiding, the mausoleum's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
That said, Rostov, if he's not too drunk, might be able to give some info.
Well, we're
Oh.
probably better off hitting up Rostov before he gets too drunk.
Yeah. Also, Rostov was the one who gave the box with the skull
With the
for the
poison.
birds,
Yeah.
right? And then the weird, smelly black feathers, which I think are a sign left behind. So maybe if he's involved in some sort of underground, like, network, he's a good contact information. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think you might be giving Rostov a bit too much credit.
Maybe.
So you guys are heading to the point of departure.
Yeah. The
Point
Yep.
of departure.
Yeah.
Well, I think there is a good time to finish this episode.
At the point of departure!
Skip up.
2 plus
Thank you
2
for
is 4,
listening.
minus 1, that's 3.
And on that note, we'll see you. We'll not see you. You'll listen to us next episode.
You will listen to us.